as we go into week 16, look at this amazing record. 100% and the hardcore title. King of the Ring winner is Crash Test Unstoppable. That is a question we have going into week 16. Undefeated as a singles competitor, undefeated as a tag team wrestler. It's just phenomenal stats. Every single person that is coming his way, he has demolished. Simply sensational from such a new and, rookie wrestler, certainly at the time. And as we approach Raw is War, the question is, who is next? Who is next? Can they really challenge Crash Test Dummy? And what we have is a tag team match. And what an obstacle Crash Test and Stone Cold Steve Austin truly have in front of them this time. Farouk and Bradshaw, the Acolytes, hard-hitting, phenomenal tag team. They have been in battles, they have been in wars. They are hard as nails. And as Crash Test Dummy makes his way to the ring, oozing with confidence. Absolutely oozing with confidence. And why not? If you're undefeated 15 weeks into your WWF career, you should be confident. There isn't a single person who you think can defeat you at this point. And truly has been defeating people with ease. And here we go. Someone that Crash Test looks up to. It's been said time and time again. Got the attitude of this man. Mr. 316. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yes, the man who loves stumping mud holes into people. He's going to open a can of whoop ass on your ass. Yes, Mr. 316. With his always confident aura. Step into the ring. Ready to flip people off in every corner of this ring. The question is though, can they put up with, can they defeat the sheer power that the Acolytes possess? Yes, Crash Test and Stone Cold Steve Austin have already been and shown that they are formidable as a tag team, but they have not faced anything like these guys approaching the ring now. Bradshaw and Farouk. Look at that as they approach the ring, slow, methodical, together, built like brick shithouses and hit just as hard. They make their way to the ring. Truly is a test for the undefeated tag team. And as the referee looks ready to get this match underway, and we're off, Farouk facing off against Crash Test, and already Farouk has already given a neck head toss to Crash Test as they try and tie up again, and they do. And it's this time Crash Test gets the better of the exchange. Shoulder barges into Farouk's shoulder, and Farouk is face down on that. But he's up quickly. They tie up again, and Farouk reverses it. And it's a knee breaker. Yes, a knee breaker that is going to slow Crash Test down as they try and tie up again. But Farouk is having none of it. And now jawbreaker from Farouk. The power is coming through already as Farouk slings Crash Test into the rope. And a shoulder tackle takes Crash Test to the mat. They stand off each other, but Crash Test goes straight back in and straight back to the shoulder charge. But Farouk catches him. He catches him, throws him down one-handed to the canvas. And that's time for Crash Test to tag in Stone Cold Steve Austin. Will this make a difference? Will this be the turning point in the match? And as Austin reverses Farouk's reverse attempt, we are off and running. Bradshaw getting the better of Crash Test in the meantime as he goes to the top rope but thinks better of it. But the two legal men, being Austin and Farouk, as Austin goes for those shoulder charges, there must be a tactic here, a technique of what they can do regarding Farouk and his power with these shoulder charges that they seem to be adopting already. And as Austin goes to the outside, he drags out Farouk's leg and Austin slides back into the ring. Monkey flip there from Crash Test into the ring to take on Bradshaw, who is the illegal man as well as Crash Test. Austin with a little taunt there, trying to taunt Farouk. Oh, we got double team there. The Acolyte's taking Crash Test out, but he is not the legal man. Austin into the ropes from Farouk and a toe hold to the floor. They tie up again, Farouk getting the better of the exchange. Again, they tie up, but Austin going back for those shoulder charges. Like I said before, there must be a tactic between these two and attacking the shoulders of Farouk. As Farouk is brought back to his feet, turns around, he's back into the clinch. And again, we have these shoulder barges going on. Now, is this to reduce the power that Farouk possesses in his arms? Only time will tell. And as Farouk gets reversed, and it's a stiff forearm shot there to the back, and a knee slammed into the canvas for Farouk. But Farouk is looking to try and tag in, but he is getting cut off by Austin into the ropes of Farouk, and a stunning clothesline there from Stone Cold Steve Austin. And again from behind, Austin slammed Farouk's knee into the canvas. Farouk with some chops to the chest of Austin, but Austin ties him up again, throws him into the rope yet again, and a hip toss to the canvas, and now mounted by Austin, who's giving him some straight rights to the face, but is broken up by the ropes. Tie up once more, and again, this time, Farouk into the turnbuckle, and a stinging clothesline from Austin takes Farouk down. Farouk is looking a bit dizzy, a bit hairy, and yes, there it is from Austin. A shoulder breaker there from Austin, targeting that shoulder once again. Tie up, and over the shoulder goes Farouk, over Austin's shoulder and to the mat, and a running charge there from Austin to Farouk takes him to the floor. Austin brings him to his feet. They tie up once more, and Farouk is sent into the turnbuckle once again, and he is dizzy as he hits that hard. And a running shoulder tackle there from Austin sends Farouk down. Farouk dragged to his feet, turned around. Austin with a taunt. Oh my God, it's a stunner! The Stone Cold Stunner on Farouk. Oh, he's been brought to his feet once more. They tie up once more. It's another stunner. Stone Cold with the Stone Cold Stunner. That's two of them. Looks like he might be going for the trifecta of stunners. He sets him up once more, moving him towards his corner. That's his smart tactics. And it's a stunner. A third stunner. Could this be it for Farouk and Bradshaw? Crash Test is in. And it is the 3. Absolutely phenomenal. 3 count on Farouk. There we have it. 1, 2, 3. And that is the end of week 16. Would you believe it? I'm stunned. It made light work of that tag team of the Apocalypse. But it still leaves them undefeated. Undefeated after 16 weeks. What an incredible run Crash Test and Stone Cold Steve Austin are having as a pairing. Here is a word from our sponsors. Welcome back. And as we head into week 17, will we see the undefeated streak of Crash Test broken? Or will it still be as strong as it's been previously? Is the fire still burning? Or is everything going to fall apart? Is he going to defy the odds? Defy his name? Or will he live up to his name and just crumble under intense pressure? As we head into heat, who is going to step up? Who is it that's going to stand in the way of this record? It's sincerely incredible. Just who is it? And it's Jeff, J-A-R-R-E-T-T. Yes, the man with the guitar, Jeff Jarrett. He's the one standing today on Sunday Night Heat, who's looking to disrupt, to knock off of his perch Crash Test Dummy. Now Jeff Jarrett, he has the skill set. He's proved it time and time again. You don't become a household name. You don't get to sport a cowboy hat and have a guitar if you don't come with the right musical notes. Yes, he has made a habit out of cracking people over the head with that guitar. He's very charismatic, but he knows how to get the business done in the ring. Now we've just seen the ultra confident Crash Test enter the ring with his trademark fire at the turnbuckles. But look at this man. Even his entrance video says it all. Here with his trademark guitar, alongside Deborah, the shirt simply says, "Don't piss me off." Well, I think Crash Test is going to do more than piss Jeff, J-A-R-R-E-T-T off today. Because so far in his tenure, Crash Test Dummy has been nobody's fault. So unless Jeff Jarrett is not on his game, it is going to be a hard evening. As the referee gets us underway, and straight away Crash Test charges and drop kicks nothing but air. For some reason, Crash Test looking at Deborah there and gets caught in a rear naked choke as they tie up. Oh, what a reversal. Jeff Jarrett ducks the massive clothesline and turns it into an abdominal stretch. Jeff Jarrett is now been turned inside out. He's been turned tilt-a-whirl backbreaker there. Another power move that we've come to expect from Crash Test in his tenure so far. They tie up once more. Jeff Jarrett is given a simple suplex. Simple but effective. What is this? Crash Test. He's Deborah and he's moonsaulted to the outside from the top of the rope and landed deliberately on top of Deborah. What is Crash Test doing? I swear to you, he must have had one too many Stellas before coming to the ring, because he has just dropped Deborah on her fucking head. Jeff Jarrett not seeming too bothered by the fact that Deborah is getting beaten up here. And now it's just a taunt fest. Jarrett outside the ring. Crash Test inside the ring. Jarrett looking to get away, trying to gear up the fans, getting back in the ring. Crash Test still taunting Jarrett inside the ring as he tries to tie it once again, and Jarrett's having none of it. Kicks to Crash Test and now tying him up, throwing Crash Test into the rope, and a backbreaker, spine buster should I say, to the canvas. Crash Test, was about to get chopped to the chest, but he has blocked it. Jarrett being brought to his feet. Crash Test runs away and Jarrett tries to miss with a clothesline and then blocks the clothesline incoming from Crash Test, and Crash Test goes go for his tilt world backbreaker, but he gets reversed. Oh my gosh, so much action in such a small space of time. Right to the eyes from Crash Test, who clearly has had enough of Jeff Jarrett's reversals. As Jeff Jarrett ties him up once more and he slings him into the ropes. Jeff Jarrett follows up with a shoulder charge which sends Crash Test to the outside, tie up on the ropes near the canvas, and Crash Test has been given a club to the chest from Jarrett, which sends him to the outside. Both men now climb back into the ring. Crash Test tries to tie up with Jarrett, but Jarrett is having none of it, which sends the Crash Test running to slide to the outside. Crash Test looking to try and grab Jarrett's feet, brings to the outside, but he's having none of it, and we are battling against the ropes right now. It's like Crash Test just dragged him to the outside. I was about to say it's about a battle of attrition, who's going to get who first outside the ropes, but here we are again doing exactly the same thing, but Jarrett gets inside the ropes. They tie it once more. Jarrett under the arm of Crash Test, and an elbow to the back of the shoulder sends Crash Test to the mat, being brought back up now by Jarrett, who goes to the outside, up to the turnbuckle. Crash Test catches him and lobs him back in the ring. That looked like it hurt. Crash Test now mounting Jeff Jarrett. Right hand to the head. But Jarrett quickly to his feet as they tie it once more. Another attempt at a tilt world backbreaker, but again reversed by Jeff Jarrett. This is a very equal match so far. Jarrett ties up Crash Test, goes behind, and gives him a stinging back suplex. Oh, Crash Test is having a bit of a difficult time here. Jarrett with a big boot to the head and what looks like a jumping fist to the feet. Not sure what that's going to do against this man, Crash Test. And again, Crash Test has gone to the outside and he's taunting Jarrett. Jarrett doing likewise on the inside. Both men are... Oh, wow, I had to pause there because it looked like Crash Test just caught Jarrett as Jarrett was running to him to the ropes. And he gives him an amazing, powerful suplex to the outside. I mean, Jarrett went from inside the ring to the floor, ladies and gentlemen. That is painful for anyone, but credit to Jarrett, he was straight back up. Don't know how he did it, and now we're back in the ring. Crash Test giving some shoulder charges there to Jarrett's shoulder. Turns it around after getting him off the canvas, and again goes for those shoulder charges. Seems to be a bit of a trademark move there for Crash Test. Seems to want to dislocate everyone's shoulders. He's looking at Deborah once again. He's gone to the top rope. It's another moonsault to the outside. Ladies and gentlemen, seriously, I have no idea what he's going through Crash Test's mind, but he's got Deborah and he's giving her a German suplex. For fuck's sake. That is a woman on the outside there, Crash Test. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting antics here from Crash Test as he tries to go for another tilt world backbreaker on Jarrett, but it is reversed once more. Jarrett this time mounting Crash Test with right hands to the temple. Goodness me. Crash Test really is not finding his stride as he trips Jarrett from the outside as he was running and now pulls into the outside. Jarrett holding his head on the floor on the outside while Crash Test is inside the ring. Again, more taunting going on. This is Crash Test really should concentrate on his opponent rather than stealing his taunts. Jeff Jarrett seems unfazed on the outside. Back in the ring he is. Fights of kicks here. And again, back to the shoulder charges from Crash Test. It's a very interesting tactic. I mean, if you have dislocated arms, you cannot lift your opponent up. So, in a way, it is smart as Crash Test shows his sheer power. Deadlifting the man's weight from the canvas and now finally allows him to nail his tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, which he's been going for all match so far. Crash Test tying him up again. He's got him in what looks like a tombstone situation, but Jeff Jarrett has reversed it into the tombstone. Goodness me. This is absolutely incredible so far. Both men tying up once more. Jeff Jarrett tries to sling Crash Test into right. It's been reversed and a stinging headbutt to the sternum of Jeff Jarrett there. And now an elbow to the knee of Jarrett. Both men back to their feet. Jarrett kicking to the side, kicking to the body. Crash Test with a stinging chop sends Jeff Jarrett back first over the top rope to the floor. That was a long way down there for Jarrett. The referee counts at 4 as Jarrett gets himself to canvas and he's back inside the ring. Both men just walking around each other. Jarrett kicks to the leg once more, going for a tie-up again. Oh, wow. Again, Crash Test going for those shoulder charges. This time, Jarrett had read it. and reversed it by slinging him to the floor by grabbing his head and throwing him down. So this is reversal. This is who's getting the best of who. But the shoulder charge has gone back in there from Crash Test on Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett's arms is looking a bit weaker than it did before. Jarrett lying face down now on the canvas, not moving. And the sheer strength of Crash Test on show once more as he lifts Jarrett face down over his head and suplexes him to the mat. And a stinging clothesline sends Jarrett to the floor. Jarrett is looking woozy right now as he is brought up into a fisherman's suplex there. Yes, Jarrett is really struggling. You can see it etched all over his face. He has no fucking idea where he is. What's going on? Oh, that is it. That has to be it. Crash Test has just dropped Jarrett on his fucking head, and Jarrett is now bleeding. Yes, he is split open, ladies and gentlemen. And what are you doing, Crash Test? Just finish it already. The man has a family. He needs to be able to leave this ring on his own 2 feet. But it doesn't look like Crash Test has done. No. He has gone for a third and successfully dropped Jarrett on his head. On his head for a third time. Mercy. Mercy, referee. Count 3. Yes, it is all over. Crash Test undefeated and has made light work again of Jeff Jarrett. And there we are, 17 weeks in, 17 victories, and he simply looks unstoppable. Disgusting antics this week from Crash Test. What will we see from him next week?